By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to handle those moments when your words are twisted and your intentions are misunderstood. You will have a clear, actionable plan to step out of the exhausting cycle of explaining yourself and into a space of calm confidence. We are going to explore why your efforts to clarify and justify often backfire, leaving you feeling more drained and less understood than before. This isn't about finding the perfect words to finally make them see your side. Instead, it's about a powerful shift in your approach. It's about reclaiming your emotional energy and finding peace, even when someone is determined to disrupt it. You deserve to feel secure in your role without constantly defending your heart. Imagine a life where you are no longer walking on eggshells, carefully crafting every sentence in the hope that it won't be misinterpreted. Picture yourself setting a boundary and feeling secure in it, without needing anyone else's approval or understanding. This is not a fantasy. It's a completely achievable reality. The key is to stop engaging in battles that you cannot win, not because you are weak, but because you are wise. You'll learn to recognize the subtle tactics used to pull you into arguments, and you'll gain the tools to gracefully disengage. This journey is about moving from a place of constant defense to a place of inner strength and self-validation. It's about protecting your peace above all else. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in a never-ending cycle of explaining your heart, only to have your words twisted against you? You spend so much time and energy trying to communicate your good intentions, your love for the children, your desire for a peaceful co-parenting relationship. You carefully choose your words, trying to be helpful and supportive. Yet somehow, your message gets lost in translation. A simple suggestion about a bedtime routine is painted as you trying to take over. A thoughtful gift for your stepchild is framed as you attempting to buy their affection or one-up the other parent. It's an exhausting and deeply painful experience that can leave you feeling utterly defeated and alone. This pattern is a common psychological trap that many stepmoms fall into, and it's not your fault. When you are a caring person, your natural instinct is to clarify and explain when you feel misunderstood. You believe that if you could just find the right words, the other person would finally see your true intentions. You might think, if I just explain why I bought the new coat, they'll understand. It was because the old one was too small, not because I'm trying to replace them. So you explain, you justify, you defend your position. But what you may not realize is that you are often engaging with someone who is committed to misunderstanding you, no matter what you say or do. The cruel irony is that your attempts to explain yourself often become the very fuel for their fire. Each justification you offer provides them with new material to pick apart, new angles to twist, new reasons to paint you as the villain in their story. Your detailed explanation is not met with understanding, but with more accusations and scrutiny. It's a game where the rules are constantly changing and the goalposts are always moving. You are being drawn into a dynamic of high conflict engagement, where your defensive reactions are exactly what the other person is looking for. It confirms their narrative that you are difficult, controlling, overstepping. This cycle of explaining, defending, and being misunderstood can take a significant toll on your mental and emotional health. It chips away at your confidence, making you second-guess every decision and doubt your own heart. You may start to feel anxious every time the phone rings or a new text message appears. The constant stress can bleed into all areas of your life, affecting your relationship with your partner, affecting your well-being, affecting your ability to be the calm, loving presence you want to be in your home. It's time to recognize this pattern for what it is, a dead-end street. It is time to stop walking down it and instead forge a new path toward peace. Let's put a name to the confusing and frustrating tactic you've been facing. It's called weaponized ambiguity. This might sound like a complex psychological term, but it's actually something very simple and incredibly common in high-conflict dynamics. It's the deliberate use of unclear, vague, or open-ended language to create confusion, sow doubt, and maintain control in a conversation. Instead of being direct and clear about their feelings or concerns, The person using this tactic makes statements that can be interpreted in multiple ways. This leaves you in the uncomfortable position of having to guess their true meaning, and no matter how you respond, you are likely to be wrong. It's a way of setting a trap where you feel compelled to explain yourself, but your explanations only lead you deeper into the maze. Think of it as a form of communication quicksand. The more you struggle to get your footing and clarify your position, the faster you sink. Weaponized ambiguity isn't about a genuine misunderstanding or a simple failure to communicate. It's a strategic choice, whether conscious or subconscious, designed to put you on the defensive. The person using it avoids taking responsibility for their own feelings or accusations by keeping their statements blurry. This allows them to shift the blame onto you for misinterpreting them or overreacting. It's a powerful tool for someone who wants to control the narrative without having to make a clear, debatable point. It keeps you perpetually off balance, questioning your own perception and sanity. This tactic thrives on your good nature and your desire for harmony. You are someone who values clear communication and mutual understanding, so when faced with ambiguity, your natural response is to seek clarity. You ask questions, you offer explanations, you try to pin down the specifics. But in this dynamic, your efforts are used against you. The other person's goal is not to reach a resolution, it is to keep you engaged in the conflict. They want you spinning your wheels, trying to solve a puzzle that has no solution. The vagueness is the point. It's what gives them the power to twist your words and paint you in a negative light, no matter what you say or how you say it, because the original accusation was never solid to begin with. Understanding weaponized ambiguity is the first step toward disarming it. When you can see this tactic for what it is, a deliberate strategy to create chaos, you can stop blaming yourself for the communication breakdown. You can recognize that you are not failing to explain yourself clearly. You are being intentionally misunderstood. This realization is incredibly empowering. It allows you to stop participating in the game. Instead of jumping in to defend, clarify, and justify, you can learn to step back, observe the tactic at play, and choose not to engage on those terms. You can't win a game that is rigged against you, but you can absolutely choose not to play. The first and most crucial step is to become a master at recognizing the game while it's being played. You can't refuse to play a game if you don't even realize you're on the board. Sharpen your awareness and learn to spot weaponized ambiguity in real time. When you receive that text or hear that comment, pause before you react. Take a breath and analyze it. Is this a genuine attempt at communication? Is this a vague accusation? Is it a collaborative question? Is it tone policing? Is this a clear concern? Or is it selective memory rewriting history? In that pause, silently label the tactic in your mind. This is a powerful psychological trick. Example: the text, "It must be nice to have weekends all to yourself." Instead of guilt or defensiveness, think, "Ah, there it is." Label: passive-aggressive jab designed to make me feel bad. Example: "I'm just concerned about the kids' emotional well-being." After a normal parenting decision, think, "Okay, that's a vague accusation, a classic." Labeling creates distance. It moves you from participant to observer. This process does two things. First, it depersonalizes the attack. See it as a predictable tactic from a high-conflict playbook, not a personal indictment. It loses much of its emotional power. Second, labeling builds your confidence. Each correct ID makes you stronger. You prove you understand the dynamic. You are building a new mental muscle. At first, you might only see it hours later. With practice, you'll spot it in minutes. Eventually, you'll catch it the instant it happens. This is the foundation for the rest of the steps. Once you have recognized and labeled the tactic, your next move is to refuse to engage with it on their terms. This is where you learn the art of the concise, neutral response. Your goal is to give them nothing to grab onto, nothing to twist, nothing to use as ammunition. This kind of response is often called a gray rock response. Imagine yourself as a plain gray rock on a beach. Waves of their drama can crash against you. They just wash right over. The rock doesn't react. It doesn't argue. It just sits there. Channel that energy. A neutral response is polite, brief, boring. It does not defend. It does not justify. It does not explain. It simply acknowledges or closes the conversation. Phrases to keep handy. Thanks for your perspective. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Noted. We have it handled. These are conversational dead ends. They politely signal the topic is over. They don't give the other person the emotional reaction they're seeking. Replying to a long, dramatic text with "okay" can be disarming. You're refusing to match their energy, choosing calm over chaos. It'll feel weird and rude at first. Your urge to help will scream at you to explain more, to soften the blow, to manage their feelings. You have to resist. Your kindness has been used against you. Being brief and neutral is the kindest thing you can do for yourself. It's your primary tool for de-escalation. You're not trying to win. You're trying to end the argument. The fastest way to end it is to stop providing the fuel that keeps it going. Step 3. Enforcing boundaries with action and silence. A boundary is not a request. It is a statement of what you will and will not accept. Giving a neutral response is part of setting the boundary, but the real power comes from what you do next. Step 3 is about enforcing that boundary, primarily through your actions, and, when necessary, through strategic silence. Words can only go so far. If you say, "Please do not text me about non-emergencies after 9 p.m., but you continue to answer and engage in arguments at 10 p.m., your words are meaningless. Your actions have taught the other person that your boundary is not real. Enforcement is what gives a boundary its strength. Enforcement often means taking action that protects your peace. If you have a boundary about late-night texts, the enforcement is to put your phone on Do Not Disturb at 9 p.m. The other person can text as much as they want, but it will not reach you. You have taken control of your environment to uphold your boundary. If they complain the next day that you didn't answer, your response is not a lengthy apology. It's a calm, neutral restatement of the boundary. As I've mentioned, I turn my phone off after 9 p.m. If there's an emergency, you can call. You are not punishing them. You are simply taking care of yourself. Silence is one of the most powerful and underestimated tools of enforcement. After you have stated your boundary or given your neutral response, you are not obligated to continue the conversation. You do not need to respond to follow-up texts that are designed to pull you back into the argument. Let's say you've used your neutral response, and they reply with, "Okay, is that all you have to say?" The temptation to defend your response is immense, but the powerful move here is silence. You have already said what needed to be said. Their commentary on your response does not require a reply. Your silence speaks volumes. It says, "I will not be baited." This conversation is over. This is not about giving someone the silent treatment in a passive-aggressive way. This is a conscious and strategic decision to disengage from an unproductive and harmful line of communication. You are not trying to punish them with your silence. You are trying to protect yourself with it. Consistent action is the key. When the other person learns, through experience, that you will not engage in arguments, that you will uphold your boundaries, that you will not respond to bait, their behavior will often begin to change. Not because they have had a change of heart, but because the old tactics simply don't work on you anymore. Step 4. Shifting your focus inward. The final, and perhaps most healing, step in the boundary first, peace next strategy is to consciously shift your focus away from the external conflict and turn it inward. Once you've set your boundary, given your neutral response, and disengaged from the drama, there is often a vacuum of time and energy that you used to spend on worrying and explaining. It is crucial to fill that space with things that nourish your soul and reinforce your sense of self-worth. This is the time to double down on self-care. What makes you feel grounded and joyful? A walk in nature, a hot bath, coffee with a good friend, time spent on a favorite hobby. Whatever it is, do it intentionally. Use the energy you conserved by not engaging in that pointless argument to invest in your own well-being. This is not just a nice thing to do. It is a vital part of the strategy. It reinforces the message to yourself that your peace and happiness are the priority. This is also the perfect time to check in with your own values and connect with your support system. Remind yourself of who you are and what is important to you. Talk to your partner. Share your strategy with them so they can be your ally. Lean on trusted friends who lift you up and validate your experience. Sometimes, just having someone say, "That sounds so hard, and you are handling it with so much grace," can be all the validation you need. You don't need it from the person causing the conflict. Ultimately, this inward shift is about becoming your own source of validation. It's about learning to trust your own intentions and to approve of yourself, even when someone else disapproves. When you know in your heart that you are acting with love, integrity, and the best interests of the children in mind, the sting of an unfair accusation begins to fade. It's still unpleasant, but it no longer has the power to define your reality or derail your day. You find your peace not because the conflict has vanished, but because you have built a strong, peaceful, and loving home inside of yourself, a place that no amount of external chaos can ever truly touch. We have traveled a significant path together today, from the heart of a frustrating and exhausting struggle to a clear, actionable plan for reclaiming your peace. We began by acknowledging the painful cycle of explaining your heart to someone who seems committed to twisting your words. The crucial turning point is moving from a mindset of defending your actions to one of defining your own peace. This is the essence of the boundary first, peace next strategy. It's the conscious decision to stop seeking validation from someone who is unwilling or unable to give it. When you are no longer pouring your energy into a black hole of conflict, you have so much more to give to the relationships that truly matter. Your partner will feel more connected to you, the children will benefit from your calm presence, and you will finally have the headspace to enjoy the beautiful moments of your blended family life. You are not just ending a negative cycle, you are creating space for a much more positive and loving one to flourish in its place. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel seen, validated, and most importantly, empowered with the tools you need to win back your peace. If you found this content helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. It allows me to keep creating guides like this and ensures you won't miss out on future videos designed to support you on your stepmom journey. Feel free to leave a comment below to share your own experiences or strategies. And if you know another stepmom who could use this message, please share it with her. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. You've got this.